This is an Iwebu production.
Period.
Chris Rock recently responded to Will Smith's slap. Finally, okay? As y'all know, last year at the Oscars, Chris Rock got slapped on stage after a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith. Will Smith said, "Keep your my wife's name out your mouth." Went up there, he slapped him. It was all over everywhere. Chris Rock had been mute until just now with his Netflix comedy special. Check out this clip right here.
Everybody knows. Everybody fucking knows. Yes, it happened. I got smacked like a year ago. And a lot of people go, "Chris, how come you didn't do nothing back? How come you didn't do nothing back that night?" Because I got parents. That's why. Because I was raised. It's like, hey, I was sucking somebody else's dick. How did that make you feel? Why the fuck would you do that? She hurt him way more than he hurt me, okay? Okay? Everybody. Everybody. And who's he hit? Me. A he know he could beat. That is some bitch ass shit. Okay? I got parents. And you know what my parents taught me? Don't fight in front of white people.
Well, Chris Rock dropped the mic on that one. Listen, I'm not mad at it. He took off the gloves and he threw his punches. And it was a smart one, too. A lot of people fire back at somebody and don't think. He said, "No, you know what? I got slapped. I'm going to let everybody talk about how embarrassing it was, how they would have did this, they would have did that." He said, "I'm going to wait until somebody write a big fat check." If I'm not mistaken, reportedly, he's making about 40 to 50 million off of this stand-up special. I knew it was probably, HBO is probably there, Showtime, everybody like, "Man, listen, if you come with your next comedy special where you talk about that, I'll give you this much. I'll give you this." Listen, they pulled out the bag. That's the way you make the play.
Million? How much you think he gets out of that?
How much you get out of it? What you mean?
That's his?
I mean, obviously taxes and all that, but yeah.
Like
That's his. Obviously you got to pay your team, and but I mean, majority of that money is his money.
Good.
And don't mind you, he already got movies. He's already been on so many different ends of the game for so long.
Oh, that's a wise man.
That's a very wise man. He said, "Forget all of that," because most of us
I ain't going on
would have been for
Twitter.
like, I'm pulling up at his house tonight. Feel like we got to show the world that we tough. He said, "I'm not." He didn't say nothing at none of his specials. He said nothing about it at all until just now. He said, "I'm gonna cash in on that smack. I'm gonna cash in on it really big." He was really smart for that, man. Kudos to him for doing that. I believe that Will deserves every word of what he gave him there. I know Will Smith has apologized since, said how he feels terrible and all of that. But forget all that. You embarrassed me in front of the whole world. Don't get it wrong. I forgive him, but I really don't got much else to say to him or anything from there. And it all came down to you took your pain out about your wife. Really on me and the whole world talking about your wife. Like he said, she pulled out the mic to you. How did you feel about me? And just talking about this man so passionate. I mean, you want to look at our old reaction to when he first smacked him. Just how she was talking about August and the way she talked of him, and this was like her son's friend or something. Like it was terrible. So I believe that he got all the get back that he needed to get when it comes to this situation in the writing of a big check. This reminds me of, sometimes with beef, people like to go back and forth. But I love, one of my favorite artists straight up is Drake. Is what it is. All right. I like Drake. And also Nicki Minaj. The two ways that I'm not talking about that's one of my favorites, but Nicki Minaj.
I'm talking about how she handled beef.
Yeah, but think about it. She didn't wanted.
I know you're
Remy Ma. I remember
Remy,
Remy Ma came at Nicki Minaj. She didn't respond back right away.
Yeah.
I don't believe she did. I think she waited to respond back. Every time she did a feature, she dropped another bar on her. Yeah. Whenever she make a song that she's going to get paid off of. Yeah. I believe what Remy did, she did like over Ether beat, which is Nas's beat. Nas, so she couldn't put that out to make no money.
Yeah.
You understand? So you just getting it pure off the name. Okay, cool. I'm gonna let that sit there. Let you get your 30 seconds of fame.
Yeah.
Who's the bigger Who's the biggest artist right now? Who's the bigger artist right now?
Yeah.
Her or Remy.
Yeah.
She said, no, I'm not gonna make you famous. I'm gonna get paid off of dropping a few bars, and she still didn't even say her name.
Right. Facts.
We just knew who those bars are for.
Yeah.
Turns on to Drake. Drake, whenever he gets into it with somebody, he's coming back on a record.
Yep.
And it's over for you. He
for
only
sure.
lost once.
His Ghostwriter gone beast.
I don't know if it's all ghost, babe. I think Drake got some, no, for real, but these people got some bars.
You know what I've
he
learned?
He don't do it 100%.
You know what I've
Ghostwriter.
learned being in the game just a little bit?
What's that, babe?
Baby, these people be having writers.
They be scared of them, don't they? No.
They be having writers. Like, and it's no shade. Like, you know, we talked about it. I was like, shoot, if I get a team of fire writers at this, and you know, I was totally against that. Huh?
No, after a while, you need some help.
Yeah, your brain, you can't just be that much of a genius after a while. Like, somebody gonna give you a bar or two.
Yeah.
Drake did not write all them, baby.
I know he didn't, but he still put in on a good amount of them.
Yeah.
I think The Weeknd. I mean, I remember. I think The Weeknd helped out with a lot of Take Care, which is probably my favorite Drake album altogether.
The best.
Yeah, the best album altogether, and it was just cold. You understand? Like,
Yeah.
so what I'm saying is, like, if you gonna beef,
Yeah.
especially as an entertainer, man, get a check off of that bad boy. I think I'm just blown away more at the check, baby. I'm so sorry.
The check is crazy.
The check was crazy.
The bag is wild.
The bag, like 40,
I
50
would have
million.
been silent
Like,
too.
man,
I would have been humiliated
somebody
too.
had smacked me too
Okay,
on
please.
stage. And then
Would you get smacked for 40 million?
The problem is, y'all pray for my vision. I wouldn't be able to see that far. I would have seen him smack me, and then I would have reacted right
Yeah,
away. We
yeah.
would have been in a fight on stage.
Well, he probably didn't know that bag was coming in either.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
But most people, no matter how tall or something, I'm gonna try to tackle him. At least.
No, out of the strength of just like not being embarrassed, I'm gonna fight back.
I'm gonna try to fight back in some
I'ma
form.
fight back.
So I couldn't have never got to that because I would have
Yeah.
tried to at least fight
Yeah.
back at that time. Well,
Yeah.
no, he said, I'm gonna wait, and these people, I got these jokes on deck.
Right.
I'm gonna polish them up, and I'm gonna get them ready. Who got the check? And probably had HBO, Cinemax, everybody just calling him, and then eventually he went in with the bag for Netflix. So
Yeah.
hey, kudos to him. You got anything on that, baby?
I mean, not really. I just think the overall situation goes back to how sad I am for Will and Jada. Like, y'all should have been beating each other up. That had nothing to do. I mean, no, because that's
No, y'all
domestic
shouldn't, yeah.
violence. Don't not like that. But I'm saying, like, all that energy should have just been toward each other. And this is what happens when you dive into foolishness and you decide to step out. Like you said, when Jada was talking about how speaking passionately about her affair with August, like it's just a really sad situation. And but in the beginning when you're talking, I was like, oh, poor Will. Like, it is pretty sad. I do feel sorry for him because he was pretty darn humiliated. Just how her energy was very unapologetic as well. Like, she was like, I had the best time of my life. Like, have you ever talked to someone that was in sin and they were getting it in? Like, it was just like a thing over them. Like, it don't matter what you tell them. They like, I'm gonna go back.
Literally, no, you was talking to your husband about this, right? You know that, right?
Like, that's your man that you're telling him about. So I don't know. Just overall, I just think that's the sad part. But shout out to Chris Rock for the bag.
Getting the bag on it, man.
Shout out.
I mean, shout out to him, man. So, hey, what do y'all think about this whole Chris Rock situation, man? It's, what y'all think that the jokes? I kind of felt at the end. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like the joke at the end was corny. My mama told me not to fight in front of white people.
Baby, don't nobody too much care about Chris
I was just
Rock
like
jokes.
Like that was kind of whack. What you just catering to them for? Like
I saw somebody the other day said, so y'all really out here thinking Chris Rock is funny? He's not funny to me, babe.
Okay, I don't want to age myself, but at least when I was young and I probably shouldn't have been watching Chris Rock specials and stuff like that, I remember one on like MTV or something and it was really good. So he's
never
like
been funny
Bigger
to
and
me.
Blacker or something like that. And it was pretty dope. So
I always thought he was the white people's comedian. He wasn't ours.
He's that multicultural.
Yeah, what's that other comedian dude that's like their comedian? He bald-headed?
Bald-headed.
I think.
Lord,
Don't
I can't
worry
think
about
of
it.
it. Either way, all right, man. Hey, listen,
not
tell
funny,
us what
though.
y'all think about that response from Chris Rock going to Will Smith. Y'all let us know down in the comments below. Hey, thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you could do us a huge favor, please hit that like button and please subscribe.
Yes, and please do not forget to hit that notification bell. We need y'all to be locked in every single time we drop this fire content.
Yes.
Also, we need y'all to follow us on all social media platforms at the Ewaybos. And look, we will see y'all on the next video.
Holla.